Hello everyone and welcome back to PlantedBased. Today we will be making aloe vera in 3 different ways. We'll be making a hand sanitizer, we will be making a mask, and we will be making a hair gel. A dear friend of mine has a beautiful aloe vera garden and she gave me some leaves so I could do all these goodies for you all today. I wanted to tell you a little bit about aloe vera. Aloe vera has so many antioxidants and antibacterial properties. It can moisturize and promote hair growth, heal up scars and wounds, and when drinking as a juice, it can reduce constipation and lower blood sugar levels. Goodness. And another thing that you may not have known is it can improve your skin and prevent wrinkles. So next I'm going to show you what a bad aloe vera looks like. You do not want to use this, and I left this out for a little bit too long and the plant dried up and I was not able to use it. Regardless, I wanted to show you what it looks like. You cannot use this for your gel or anything that we'll be doing today. As you can see, it's very liquidy. It has a lot of liquid to it and no gel. And I wanted to show you guys this once again because you do not want to use this. This is not aloe vera at its finest. Aloe vera, when it is healthy and fresh, it has a lot of gel to it, and this is just pure liquid once again. And I'm not too sure if you can use this for the aloe vera juice. You might need to do some research. But this is another no-no. If the plant is oozing yellow, you don't want to use that. That can cause irritation to the skin. It's what the plant gives off after sitting out for too long, I believe. What I actually learned recently was that it's because the aloe vera is not being watered properly. It's either being overwatered or underwatered. That's what causes the yellow, and you do not want that. When you cut that plant, if you see yellow, you need to chop it off, and then you see how I cut the next piece. It is all good and you're ready to go. So if you don't have any of those problems, you can start chopping down the sides of the plants. So what you do to one side, you will do to another. This does not have to be perfect at all. We're not looking for perfection. We are just looking to get this done so we can have nice sleek edges, less frizz in our hair, so we can have beautiful skin and a happy tummy. These are all the amazing properties, as I mentioned before, of an aloe vera plant. So here we are. You can use a knife or you can use your finger to slice that front part down, and you're just going to clear that all up. So you can peel this down with your fingers or you can use a knife. It's all a matter of preference. Either or way works. And look how nice it is. It's all gooey, it's all jelly, and that's what we need. Take your knife and slice it down the middle. Just chop, 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 chop. And you're going to go back and forth. You want to get as much slices down so you don't have that many cubes in the end. I did not go as much as I would like to, back and forth, back and forth. I would recommend that you go over and over and over. You see that? You guys can see those slices down the middle. You want to chop it up as thin as possible. So now I'm just using my spoon to scoop up all that jelly. You want to get it. Don't go too hard because you will scrape up the skin, and you don't want that skin in your hair or on your face or any of that sort. So yes, look at it. It is so good. It is so ready to go. So you just want to scrape it all off. If you take your time to cut up the aloe vera into smaller pieces, you will not have to do as much whisking as I did in this next step. And I'm just getting the last little bits off. And you see how there was little skin left over? You could just pick that off with your hands. It's not that serious. Just plop it right off and you're good to go. So once again, we're going to put this into a bowl and we're going to stir that thing up. Try to get those chunks down. So I started off with a spoon. You don't have to do this. It's an extra step. Just jump right in with your fork. But I'm just showing you guys, it's hard to lift up with a fork. So I'm showing you the big chunks. And again, you do not want these giant chunks like I have. Cut it up a lot smaller than I did. See, look at that. No. You can cut that up a lot more. So we're going to switch over to our fork, and we are going to whisk this up. That way you can chop those down. Chop those chunks down. And here's a little close up for you all. So I'm whisking it up. I can't tell you how long I did this for, but between smashing them with the back of the fork and stirring it probably took me about like 5 minutes or so. So another method I wanted to show you all was using the blender. So we're going to do the process all over again, and then we're going to pop it into the blender. I've heard people say that if it's better to whisk it than it is to pop it in the blender because you lose the properties of it. And another reason why a lot of people don't use the blender is because it can turn into aloe vera liquid instead of the aloe vera gel, and we do not want the aloe vera juice or the aloe vera liquid from the plant. We want the gel. And I bought these at my local grocery store. These were maybe $2 and some change at the most. You just want to make sure that you're not blending it to a liquid form. So if I were you, I would use it on pulse. Some of you that whether you have a high speed blender or not, it doesn't matter. You just need to make sure that you are not just letting it run through like you would a smoothie. So here we have it. This is the perfect consistency for me. If you want to get rid of those chunks, you're going to have to do some more whisking or pop that back in the blender, but be careful. You don't want it to turn into aloe vera juice. And I'm not looking for it to be perfect. I'm just looking for it to work, and it does. I use it as a moisturizer, as you can see, for my skin, for my hands. It moisturizes, and for my hair. And up next, I'm going to show you all how to use it as a hand sanitizer. So the first ingredients we are going to use is alcohol, which can help clean and cleanse. And this can be an amazing recipe that you can use in this season of flu, cold season, whatever season, or just to keep your hands clean in general. If you want to make it yourself so you know what's going into your hand sanitizer. And then I use 1 cup of the aloe vera gel that we made earlier in the video. And I'm just whisking it away, mixing those two all together. And then right after, I'm going to add maybe about a 1/2 cup of water. I kind of did it by ear. I just kind of poured and then stirred. But this is a consistency you want it to be. You want this thing to be loose and easy enough to come out of your bottle when you're trying to apply it to your skin. And the reason why I did that is because alcohol can be kind of strong, so I wanted to dilute it. You want to add any oil of your choice to this, just a few drops of it. I'm adding jojoba oil because jojoba oil can be used to treat many skin conditions, and it also can be used as a cleanser. So why not add that to our hand sanitizer? And I also added this, which I didn't show, to the aloe vera gel that I'm going to be using for my hair and also for my face mask. So here I am testing out the products. Here is the finale, and I bought these cute little containers at Walmart, I believe I got them from, and you can also find them at Target or wherever else stores you have near you. And they were just so cute, made of silicone. So I just want to show you guys that this thing really does work. It is so good. I'm telling you, try it out and let me know. Please make sure you guys comment below. And here's a little bit of me doing my edges, honey. Yes, I laid them down with this aloe vera gel. I've done away with all store-bought products. For the most part, I make my own, and I'll be sharing with you all. So please stay tuned. There'll be so much more, but this is one of my favorites. I love aloe vera gel as a leave-in conditioner. I'll show that in another video as a edge layer down, honey. I don't need no edge control. I need my aloe vera gel, and that's about it. And here you will see me putting it on as a face mask. I love this thing, seriously. It is so amazing, guys. This thing moisturizes and it keeps my face clean and moisturized. That is how my face feels in the morning. It feels so fresh. It feels amazing. I usually put this mask on at night and then I rinse it off in the morning, or throughout the day, and I rinse it off. Anyways, guys, that is it for this video. Please like, share, and subscribe.